Hello and welcome to the Reaction Room with Reese. Today's recap is Season 2, Episode 45. Hey, do me a favor. Subscribe to my channel. It would really help me out. Okay, let's see what's happening beyond the gates. We start off at Martin's house. He comes home early from campaigning, and Samantha is like, "Why are you here?" But she does tell him, "Welcome home." Over at Orphy Jean's, Smitty walks in and June tells him Naomi looks like she could use some company. So he goes over to talk to her. She tells him she has a lot on her mind. And he says, "I bet I can guess what, or should I say who?" Ren tells Jacob to keep up the good work. He says he has a new drop location. He tells him to wear that cap because the contact will be looking for it. And then he says it's at Garland Memorial Hospital. Derek stops by the hospital and he talks to Ashley. She gets a call from Grayson and he tells her he has nothing to say about it. He just wants her to be happy. He says he's actually there to see the chief of staff about a partnership with the clinic. At the Dupree house, Anita tells Vernon that this new round of chemo is kicking her butt. And then the doorbell rings. She tells Vernon, "I don't care who it is, send them away." But it's Tracy, and Anita is glad to see her. Naomi is worried about Anita, among other things. Smitty tells her to reach out to Monica to relieve some stress. And then he tells her Samantha will be glad to hear from her about her experience debuting at the cotillion. So Naomi says she'll reach out to Samantha. Tracy tells Anita that Vernon flew her in to see her. Anita thanks her for coming. Tracy says, "You know I got you. We are always better together." Back at Martin's house, he wants to know what Samantha's been up to. So she tells him about the incident at Orphy Jean's with her, Francesca, and Donnell. Martin says it's good to talk to her about all this in person. Back at Orphy Jean's, Jacob calls Smitty and says, "We gotta meet right now." And as he's leaving, Naomi tells him, "Thanks for everything." Anita tells Tracy she didn't realize how much she needed to talk to her. Tracy says, "You know you can tell me anything." And then Anita tells her, "I'm determined to win this battle, but it's been a lot harder than I expected." She says, "I thought I was prepared, but I was fooling myself." Back at the hospital, Derek meets Leah, but she says she doesn't have time to sit and talk. He says, "It'll be worth your while." So she gives him 5 minutes. He tells her about the partnership with the free clinic, and she said she would love to work with them. And she'll even put a link to the clinic on the hospital website. Smitty meets up with Jacob, and he tells him about the drop at Garland. Smitty tells him to call after he makes the drop, and then he asks Smitty about Naomi. Smitty says she looked like she hadn't slept in days. Jacob tells him being away from her is killing him, and then he asks Smitty to do him a favor. Anita tells Tracy she is so angry that her body is betraying her. Tracy says, "I'm so sorry. I hate to see my sister suffering like this, but you're still the warrior you've always been." And she asks, "How is Vernon handling it?" Anita says he's scared to death, but he won't show it. She says, "He's my steady ground. But you know what I am? A complete mess." Smitty goes home, and Martin surprises him. During dinner, Smitty doesn't put his phone away as usual. He says he's waiting for a very important call. Sharon tells Anita they're planning a concert featuring her return to the stage. Anita says, "I'll fight with everything I have to be there and give the performance of my life." Back at Orphy Jean's, Naomi gets flowers from Jacob. That was probably the favor Jacob asked him to do. Jacob gets on the elevator at the hospital to pick up the drop, and the contact person is Grayson. Jacob looks up and Grayson turns around, and they see and recognize each other. And that's what happened on the show today. Hey, thanks for watching. And please don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I will talk to you in the next one, okay? Bye.